Hello dear all beautiful students, welcome all again everyone for coming here to join another new class. And yesterday we completed the total internal reflection and its condition, and many of you submitted the SW, but some of you are submitted SW just in the morning. I told you if I give you any SW text, please submit it in time. And today we will go through another important topic. Short question can come from there, that is the optical fiber. Optical fiber. Today we will discuss about the optical fiber and the magnifying glass. Very important two topics, and not only this one, you can get the short question from this part. Optical fiber. Optical fiber is very thin fiber of glass. It is very thin fiber of glass. So dear student, I will write some features of optical fiber, and that will I discuss here, and it can asking in any way, and in several times in previous time we have seen that it is asking for 2 marks question. What do you understand by optical fiber? What is the use of the optical fiber? Like that kinds. Okay. So in this way, if we try to collect some information, some characteristics of optical fiber, that times we can easily getable what kinds of question asking for in the exam. So it is very thin fiber of glass. It is number one. And then we can write here, it is flexible. It is flexible and transparent, and extremely transparent. It is flexible and extremely transparent. Then we can write total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Total internal reflection found in the wall of optical fiber. OF I have write there short form. You can write the full form, optical fiber. And sometimes you can see TIR in the exam. So don't be panic about that, because TIR is the short form of total internal reflection, and total internal reflection are found in the wall of the optical fiber. So it is another feature I will discuss. Of course, this will be ongoing on there. Okay. Doctor uses bundle of optical fiber for examining the patient's stomach or colon. So these are the what I have written here, the feature like structure. That means this type of features, if we try to understand, then we can write in any way what asking for. Okay. So the patient's stomach and colon, we can write this one. Then optical communication. Optical communication is also used in the optical communication. Okay. Optical communication is another important communication. I will make you understand. And it carry more information since light consist of high frequency electromagnetic waves. High frequency electromagnetic waves. Okay, this is the another important features. I will make you understand. At first write this one. In optical fiber, the loss of signal strength is very low. One can send information to long distance along with curved path. So these are the very important features we have written from optical fiber. So dear students, look at here what we have written there about optical fiber. We know that many of the information will be come out from that specific points like optical fiber, magnifying glass, and as this type of question, 2 marks question. So we need to get some information, and from book I collect this type of characteristic feature about optical fiber so that it will be easy to learn and get the good points for marking. I have seen that many of you are joining there. Adrito Bhattacharya alaikum salam, Sohail alaikum salam, Kiratulayan alaikum salam, Musaf, okay, Rafi Rohan alaikum salam, Yamin Islam alaikum salam, Rahma alaikum salam. Okay, of course you are all the students who always try to connect with me, and not only me, connect with the class as usual. They will always get benefited for connecting the live class. Okay, so now we will try to understand about optical fiber. It is very thin fiber of glass. That means we see the thread. It is also very thin. Okay, thread is also very thin, but it is also very thin, but thin fiber like structure, but it is from glass. Glass means it is very, sometimes you can see the light passing through in the advertisement we have seen in the television, that it can the light is going on through a glass. Okay, optical fiber is very thin fiber of glass. It is this fiber made up of glass. It is flexible and extremely transparent. Many of the students did mistake here, since they think that it is made up of glass, so it is very rigid. No, it is flexible. That means though it is made up of glass, thin fiber, but it is flexible and extremely transparent, since it is made up of glass. Extremely transparent. Total internal reflection. We have lots of idea about the total internal reflection that was in my previous lecture, when light come from denser medium to rarer medium, and afterwards refraction, one ray can come from the denser medium and come back to the same medium. So that was the total internal reflection, and it is found in the wall of the optical fiber. So this one is also another points, that it is found in the total internal reflection, or found in the wall of optical fiber. Doctor uses bundle of optical fiber. Doctor always uses bundle of optical fiber for examining the patient's stomach or colon. Sometimes inside the stomach ulcer, many other infection can happen there. but it is not all time the X-ray and other ray can get the good result. On the time, doctor used these bunches of optical fiber for examining the patient's stomach and colon. Okay, so this is very also important for medical uses. Optical communication, since optical fiber carry the lights, so optical communication can also be happened not only for human body, it is can happen in any outer surrounding environment. So it carry more information since light consists of high frequency electromagnetic waves. We know light contain high frequency electromagnetic waves. Since light contain high frequency electromagnetic waves, optical fiber carry the more information because they always carry the light. So similarly and vice versa we can say about that. In optical fiber, loss of signal strength is very low. Since in optical fiber, loss of signal strength is very low. Why it is mentioning? That means in the optical fiber, the signal strength loss will be very low. That means there is nothing that is very strengthened. Of course, it is very strengthened, and the signal strength in optical fiber, loss of signal strength, there is no chance, it is very low. So very important. This is also a good features. One can send information to long distance. In optical fiber is very thin fiber of glass, it can carry the light in longer distance. One can see or send information to longer distance along with the curvy path. Since it is flexible, it can be flexibly bent. Okay, so light can and one can send information to the long distance along with the curvy path. So we learn about the optical fiber. What about the optical fiber? It is very thin fiber of glass. It is flexible and extremely transparent. Total internal reflection found in the wall of the optical fiber. Doctor uses bundle of optical fiber for examining the patient's stomach and colon, and it is used in the optical communication. Then it carry the more information since light consists of the high frequency electromagnetic wave. In optical fiber, the loss of signal strength is very low. That means there is no chance of going out signal strength. One can send information to long distance along with the curvy path. It is also very important feature. So if you try to understand and grasp these kinds of features along with these kinds of features, so that will be very efficient in your enrich your brain. So you can write in any way what is asking for in the exam in question. So this is about the optical fiber. Now we will go to the magnifying glass. I hope so you are getting connected and properly understand this one. So now magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. Now another important topics for short question. It is asking for what do you understand by magnifying glass, what look like the image through the magnifying glass, or what is magnifying glass, what is the uses of magnifying glass, like that very short question asking for in the magnifying glass. So this will we try to understand, some information we will try to understand. Okay, a properly formed convex lens, a properly formed convex lens is called magnifying glass. I write short form, you can write the full form. A properly formed convex lens. Convex lens, have you seen the convex lens in the binocular? What we see, the convex lens. Okay, convex lens, it can see the any image is greater and larger and nearer, like that. Okay, so convex lens also can be used in the eyes, in the glass wearing eyes. We can see through there the bigger thing which was very small, we cannot see. Like that kinds of astrologist also be used on that case for examining the space, outer space, or about that. So properly, it is very simple thing. I tell about the convex lens, but magnifying glass is actually properly formed convex lens. Normally is called the magnifying glass, but magnifying glass have some important clarity about that. Yes, when it is happening, an object is not clearly visible. When an object not clearly visible, when an object not clearly visible, that times this magnifying glass MG, magnifying glass, used with clarity. How magnifying glass is used with maintaining the clarity? Yes, with maintaining the focal length, with maintaining the focal length, with maintaining the focal length. When an object not clearly visible, magnifying glass is used with clarity. Actually, magnifying the object is not clearly visible, so I use the magnifying glass for making it clarity. But how? With maintaining the focal length. With maintaining the focal length. This is that one, and you can see it is given. The magnifying glasses look like, and in our biology lab you can visit and to see this one, that like this type of glass can be used for there, like that. Not properly drawn properly, but it's look like that way. Magnifying glass in our hand we can see, and in outside of the road some people can also having the business by seeing the hand of the other people. Magnifying glasses look like that. So with maintaining the focal length, eye closely to see and anything. Okay, in this way the magnifying glass is used, okay, for having that one. Okay, now what kinds of image? Of course it will be formed virtual, erect and magnified. So the image will be formed, will be virtual, erect and magnified. Okay, large. Of course this is very important, and also we can write some points about that. Yes, but very importantly, magnifying glass cannot ensure to see much enlargement of the object. Enlargement of object. So magnifying glass actually cannot ensure to see the much enlargement of the object. If we think about that, the magnifying glass can show up the very huge object size image. No, not much enlargement, but some optimum level can exceed from there. Since it is the convex lens, and convex lens can see any image virtually erect and magnified, so it can be look like some bigger, some bold, but not much enlargement. Okay, so it is also features of magnifying glass. Yes, if we think about that, any properly formed convex lens, when we use to see any object for more bold, that times the glass is used is the magnifying glass, and any object with having the clear visible, it is needed to use the magnifying glass for clarity of the image with maintaining the focal length. An image, of course, when we use the convex lens, the image will be the virtual, erect and magnified, but the note is magnifying glass cannot ensure to see the much enlargement of an object. So in the practical lab, in biology lab, you can see magnifying glass. The lots of magnifying glass can be seen from there. Okay, by the way, this is the magnifying glass and optical fiber. My dear student, today's lesson is actually going on through for understanding short type of question, 2 marks comprehensive types of question. So you will take good preparation on the optical fiber and magnifying glass by doing this note properly, and not only having the note, take preparation and study and memorize the today's topics. That's all about today. Everyone stay safe, stay sound. Allah Hafiz.